There is some positive news in Syria. Hundreds of refugees in Turkey are returning home after the liberation of Jarablus. Almost 300 refugees crossed the border at Karkamış. The Free Syrian Army, supported by Turkey's armed forces, captured Jarablus from Daesh 2 weeks ago. Daesh had held the town since 2014. Operation Euphrates Shield has cleared the terror group from most of Aleppo province. Well, let's go live now to TRT World's Charlotte Dubenskij, who is in Karkamış in Diyarbakir, and she joins us now. Charlotte, you're right on the border with Syria, where hundreds of Syrians left Turkey to return to Jarablus. Some pretty joyful scenes, and you've been speaking to some of these people, right?
Yes, that's right. Just before we came on air, we were able to see one last family who were going through the border, which is just a few meters behind me, into Syria. They said they were returning to their home city of Jarablus, and they were very excited, Natasha. This was a woman, her husband, their 3 little children, 2 boys and a girl, and they said that they'd been in Turkey for a very long time. They were all packed up their suitcases, and they were willing to make that journey just a few kilometers south here to go back to their home. Who knows what they'll find, but they're hoping that it will be there for them when they return. And they were amongst hundreds of other people who went through the border from Turkey to Syria today after Jarablus was freed and liberated from Daesh by Turkish military forces supporting Free Syrian Army forces within the last 2 weeks. So lots of excitement, anticipation as they leave Turkey and hope to return home and to stay home in Jarablus.
It's really exciting to hear about something good and wonderful happening in that part of the world. But elsewhere in Syria, fighting continues, including in Aleppo, where it's being alleged that Assad regime forces have once again hit civilians with chlorine gas. Now, it seems like this is part of a push to retake eastern areas of the city. What kind of support is the regime getting, Charlotte?
Well, we're hearing reports today for the spokesperson from an Iraqi Shiite militia force which supports the Assad regime and has sent its soldiers and fighters to Aleppo in the past. Just 2 months ago, Harakat al-Nujaba sent 2,000 fighters to Aleppo to support the regime forces. And today we're being told that an extra 1,000 fighters are going to be sent to Aleppo. And that's quite crucial. Aleppo's this city in Syria which has been divided by opposition and regime forces. Just less, or around 48 hours ago, regime forces were able to take 2 key military colleges in the eastern side of Aleppo, which had been held by the opposition forces for some period. And it looks now like they have been able to encircle those opposition forces in Aleppo, stopping them from being able to get in and out of that city. So what's happening now is this push from extra militia sources and fighters who support the Syrian regime in being able to retake eastern Aleppo, which has been a goal for a very long time, Natasha.
Charlotte Dubenskij on the Turkish-Syrian border. Good to talk to you, my friend.